Hi, this is Lily Kepo'o here to report on 808 Bama Kitchen. 808 Bama Kitchen was an idea that was conceived between me and my husband came up with this idea, and it came from our backgrounds. I'm from Alabama. I'm from the South. Pulled pork barbecue is a huge part of where I grew up. He's from Hawaii, and pulled pork is also a big part of a major food that is part of his culture growing up, and a little bit different. It's called Kahlua pig. They cook it with cabbage. But how you cook both is it's the same right up until the very end. You just slow cook the pork. And we thought, hey, how easy would it be to create a restaurant or a food plate company that has Southern and Hawaiian food. It'd be really simple because you cook it both the same way right up to the end and serve it just separately, differently. So that was the plan. So here you can kind of see what we did. We have our barbecue sauce and then oyster sauce, which is used in Kahlua pig. We have, a slow cooker and a pressure cooker cooking pork. And it just falls apart right after you cook it. So the plan was to use our business idea, create plate lunches for people who, they can have the option for Hawaiian or Southern food. So the first thing we did was really put it on social media. We wanted to get the word out there so we could know, what to expect, and we were obviously limited with our budget on how much we could make. So we did make 10 pounds of pork with our $20 budget. We also got plates, cabbage, rice, barbecue sauce, and buns. Then the next thing we did was when it came time to go ahead and do it this one day, we slow cooked the pork, or in the case of the pressure cooker, we pressure cooked it. And then what we did was we separated it between barbecue and Kahlua pig based on our social media feedback of how many of each we should be making. The barbecue sauce for the barbecue sandwiches and the cabbage for the Kahlua pig. Served it up and delivered it. And it was just a lot of fun to do. As far as successes go, it was popular with families. A lot of families who wanted barbecue or Hawaiian pork. Social media was definitely a vital part in making it a success. That's how we got word out there, how we were able to reduce waste and make correct portions. And the hardest expense was actually the plates and the saran wraps, because, you have to transport the food. And that was a good learning experience for us. Lessons learned, other than the saran wrap, was accounts receivable among friends and where cash flow is limited is not a good idea. So we do have people who stop by and, I didn't have cash and I'll pay you back later, and might not see that cash come back in. So I guess that's just business among friends sometimes, where as far as that goes. But it's definitely something you need to watch as a business, is how much you're lending out on credit, and what incentives you give people to pay you back quickly. And then budgets for the last minute expenses. We didn't really budget for anything that, surprise, we actually need this and we didn't think about it, like saran wrap. And I think we could do better in making sure that when it comes to a business, we have a budgeted fund or set aside fund in case of things that come up that we don't expect. But it's a really great experience. We really enjoyed it. I know it's a project for me in school, but it was great to do with my husband, and we definitely learned a lot together.